Thank you so much. In the interest of time, my deputy RCC Ivory Division, Mr. Bigit Jonah, the OC Prisons, my son Albert, the parish chief, the curate and leadership of St. Vincent, the Ojulua Chapel, the chairperson and the organizing committee of this tea party, mass, distinguished guests, Christians, ladies and gentlemen. Ba Madri Di Emimuke. Asi Emiworo Chiba. Maru Betty Otekat Akelo. Alesi Ma RCC Arua City Vu Ri. It is indeed a profound honor to stand before you today. And this speech I would love my sister, whether people would know English or what, I would love you to translate. Before I continue, many of you may know me by my official title, but allow me to once again introduce myself to you as one of your own.
Kini emito ini ura kala ziburisira tele imete imene emiaziro indi.
In our mother tongue, my name is Alice, which means for love.
Kini tiyo kuwa ibelerisi imaru Alice ifini letani.
It is by that same love that we are gathered here to do God's work.
Eri iyo letani dasi andu amano kuzimpetu alo azimu goningazo.
In a special way, I want to express my sincere gratitude to the organizing committee for extending this invitation to me to serve as your guest of honor today.
Gilikuwazia tandoro nisi ila walipowazia unife organizing committee ni ini ili waragafe ya izu tipati limali ya ndirisi.
It is inspiring to join a community so dedicated to the service of God and to the growth of Arua City.
Eritile baromi ni amuti kankuobia sipepika ya droni tuzudi pe muruzu tu alwazia droni ngaria.
In a special way, allow me to recognize and appreciate my brother, Rotarian Robert Andama Obida.
Ile gilikazi atanto msila msofe amadi Rotarian Mr. Andama Robert J.
Robert, I thank you for your persistence, like you've just said, and for always reaching out to remind me about this noble cause. And that's the reason why I'm here today. I carry with me the warmest greetings from His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, whom I represent here in Arua City. The President sends his warmest wishes and as the country prepares for his official swearing in on 12th of May 2026.
Kini His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Jimini zita amporone kini imazi mediatiti idale yoturia odu ambo baninga elini moyo sozo imboru udiniri sibani mwirizo ogwede arima otuta area.
As we look towards this new term, I want to be very clear to us, all of us, the Christians who are present. The time for politicking is over. The elections are behind us. And now is the time for service delivery and to continue serving the Lord.
Kini sawa di maalia lede mama viyo alipi bodeki iyo politiki ni ali di kwa kweli fufule robo anete angutile Sasa sedia amania si peso azia drone ngazo bini azi service peso ba mavle ni ngeri kamuka sere.
Let us work hard, united as one person, and forget the divisions of the past political season.
Ini bama ngazi okoro bini avasi bama agiye secretary za politiki ngare ni madiara ba metititu alwazinga zo avasi.
In this spirit, I wish to acknowledge the transitioning of our mayoral leadership for both the city and the divisions.
Ile alfofesa wa maalia Arua city ma iyo ni muzwale ni.
As these leaders take over office, my office is ready to work with all of them to ensure that the people of Arua see results.
Dile kanda mabele Arua city ya bana opere kini emu azidoria de ibele office lingone azingazi petua lutititase.
Whether in the city center or in the divisions, our focus must be on building a working Arua.
Kini ibele office bini division ya lipele tititua lo azingazo office ini simo office azingapi obeisere.
I must also comment on the security situation across our border in the Congo, where my son Robert comes from.
Ibini yu aziba amani yu agete mani kala Congo le romadi Robert ningazo lumadiati.
We are all aware of the instabilities that occurred just across the border in the last few days, which briefly slowed down business. However, I'm happy to report that as of the last 2 days ago, the borders are open and trade is flowing on well. Arua City is a hub of cross-border commerce, and my office remains in constant contact with our counterparts to ensure our traders are protected. My office is open to serve anybody freely. Whether you have a concern about trade, security, or any government service, do not hesitate to come to us. I want also to inform you that the office of the president in Arua City has got 2 deputy RCCs. And one of them is Mr. John Ambigity, who serves or who is heading the entire Aivo division. If there is any concern concerning security or anything before you come to RCC, go to his office in Onuparaka, begin with him. Or concerning land or anything, that's the reason why he's here, and he has 2 other assistant RCCs working under him.
Iyo azini kami bidi kala dole rumaya kadamfuni ya kani security ne ya gate zania kani biashara kala ngwani kami ndera imudi officier ibu aibu na okora kaka ibu lole kazozo ya Eremia Zakora. In Arua Central, I have another deputy RCC. He is new because the former, whom you know and your very own, called is called Mr. Mupale Swadik, was transferred to Karamoja as deputy RDC. But now we have a new deputy RCC called Mr. James Namoma Ivan, who is currently away from the city. But under him, he has 2 assistant RCCs. One is called Madame Bako Judith. She's not a deputy, she's assistant, who has a deputy above him. And then I also have another one called Assistant RCC Fiona Drabario. So those are the 2 girls who are working in the city center, Arua Central. Izwanti azikiriti azire Bako Judy azire Fiona Arua zida ba ikidi assistant deputy RCC deputy RCC
assistant RCC, not assistant deputy.
Okay, assistant RCC iki azinga ya imadulia bosses kiti niniba.
And under me, as the entire city, the apex, I have 2 assistant RCCs. That is Matua Job Richard and then Edema Robert. You need to understand these structures very well, because some of them outside there, they will come disguising themselves that RCC. So you mistake all of us even when they make mistakes outside there. So it is very, very important for you to note this.
Kini le ito yoni mesele kilili. Ivo Arua City ya imavuti abakiriti. Azere Matwa
Job Richard.
Matwa Job Richard
is an assistant RCC, not a deputy RCC.
Assistant RCC, obuni deputy RCC neko. Na mafiba dia kilili. Azere
the other one is Edema Robert.
Edema Robert. Davini assistant RCC.
So sometimes where I'm unable to attend any kind of function when invited, I'm mandated to delegate any of those to represent the office of the president. In fact, I want also to inform you that because of this politics, past politics, I was somehow affected, and yet being a new person, I didn't know how the politics of Arua was. And if somebody went to our office and reported me, and in the process, I think they had even removed me, they had transferred me, I wouldn't be standing here. But by the grace of God and through your prayers, the office cancelled the transfer and said, Akelo must stay in Arua.
Andra politically bidia Maria and politic da Maria yora fevini andra ini tandindi yora fianda dia bazi yo zero injos imadia ba David ga ya si romboloteka te mungu zize benirisi ba mungu yo pa idia city ya Arua City ya be mu idia ni vele Arua City ya zinga.
Being one of the opportunities for me to stand before you, I want to assure you that regardless of our political affiliations and regardless of our religious affiliations, we are one people. And we are all Christians. My brother and my son Robert told you that I will be the right person to tell you where I come from. I come from eastern Uganda, in a sub-region called Teso. I come from Serere, Amana Tesot. But that one does not stop me from serving my people of Arua, because my brother, my elder brother, marries from Maracha. So I am
Mr. Robert, yote ingangwa ya mulu nini te inga kala ngale mituli furialero ni tesualero suru wera da serere adalero so imagine ruvinga ku maratani di badi yodi
so our grandchildren are born from Maracha, so I'm also a Maracha lady. So there is no need of segregating me. Not so. Our family. So we are gathered here for a noble cause, to put a roof over St. Vincent de Paul Ojulua Chapel. By roofing this chapel, we secure a legacy of our children, or for our children. To support this, the office of the RCC will hereby pledge to contribute 500,000. I want to promise you that we shall deliver this money anytime from next month. We shall keep in touch with your son, your brother, my son Robert, to ensure that this money reaches you.
Kini asistilete ini muzi wa mbore orizo adroni risizore Ite muzi asistilete asirisi ofisi ivele RCC rore iligasiri fe alifuturu towi isatiti kwe.
So while we have intensified, I want to also inform you about the security situation in Arua City concerning the issues of mob justice and also the responsibility of parents who are here, because we are now into holidays. While we have intensified patrols to dismantle criminal hideouts, I must also speak strongly against the issue of mob justice. It is becoming rampant. Recently, one boy, a very young boy, like almost 20 years old, was killed just at along Nile coach, which is something very devastating to all of us as parents. Hand over these suspects over to police, and then the law take its course. Additionally, with our students home for holidays, I caution parents to take care of them seriously, engage your children in domestic work, monitor their associations to keep them away from criminal gangs. Anti-people kweli tipika mambaye matakiri mane anti-dikidi eti edipie group ini azo dikidi ngoi mafe anti-dini azia kuma za kopi dikingae. Lastly, I remind you that the Minister of Local Government has directed the enforcement of trade order to clear walkways and road reserves. This is for the benefit of Arua City and for the benefit of the entire Uganda, bringing improved safety, sanitation and organized environment that attracts investors. It is not to harm, it is not to hurt the people of Uganda. I know she can't translate that because she must be affected. It's true. So, it is very sorry for that, but you all know that we need to keep our city clean. We need to ensure that at least we work hand in hand with the fiscal planning department so that we can be organized. When you go to Kampala right now, the city is very clean and you can walk through without any interference. We want the same to happen in Arua City. And some of you have started even witnessing this, that the city is right now clean. So I want to caution you that if you have already been removed from that place, please don't go back to that very place. Just respect the law. If there is anything that is hurting you, visit the office of the town clerk, division, or the city town clerk, or my office. Then we shall call the concerned people to ensure that this exercise is carried out peacefully so that our people can transact business in a harmonious way. Afate bani lere ya Arua City maovu alaro alatale ne maovu diane Kampala rele ikasari simu Kampala City na mali alaro tesari sika divini dudu ali bidi maria bani afanda bani oba badabadali ki ubuzugore si Arua City eta divini nde clean divini tika eyo di kadimi esi suraka mebe ikana minute and fetu imo offices bi maria Clark officia mito davini mu ibura bani mi azako iyo nde mazako zo sienzu subeni leba mo bia yota makuti. As I conclude, thank you again to the COC and to my brother the Rotarian Robert, to the believers of Ojulua Chapel. Keep your faith strong. Let us now give, like you have already given. I thought that I was going to give this speech before the giving in. I've really enjoyed your generosity. I've loved you so much. I was not briefed on the procedures and the process. I would have also gone to my bank account there and withdrawn a lot of it, and I would be everywhere. But when I saw the way things were, next time you'll invite me, I'll come when I'm loaded. So you'll forgive us for today, like my son Herbert has just said. Next time, oh my God, I was just watching, observing how things are moving on. So next time you'll also invite us specifically. But before I conclude, give me also a basket. I know you love me here.
You are watching a Catholic Way TV network. Seaway, the Real Way TV. are watching a Catholic Way TV network. Siwe, the Real Way TV.